Have you heard of genericized trademarks? It's when a word becomes so ubiquitous that it loses its trademark. That's why brands like Band-Aid and Kleenex specifically say brand under their logo. Check out the packaging next time if you get a chance. I've got a short list of trademarks that have been genericized. Heroin, trademarked by Frederick Bayer & Co. in 1898. A vacuum flask declared generic in 1963. Videotape, Ampex Corporation. Yo-Yo, Papa Toy Co. Zipper, originally trademarked by BF Goodrich for use in rubber boots. And aspirin. This one is tricky because it's declared generic in a bunch of countries like Australia, France, United Kingdom and United States, but Bayer still owns the trademark name for I just had to go look that up. It's acetylsalicylic I can't even say it. Acetylsalicylic acid. Check out a link to this great YouTube channel called The Chem Kid, who I had to look up to know how to pronounce oh my god. Anyway, Bayer still own the trademark in about 80 countries, including Canada and Germany. I've got a list of 30 names that we think are generic, but are still trademarks. Bubble wrap, inflated cushioning, jet ski. If your jet ski isn't Kawasaki, it's not a jet ski. Hey baby, want to ride on my stand-up personal watercraft? Onesies. Jacuzzi. Jacuzzi doesn't just make hot tubs, they also make mattresses and toilets. A crock pot. It's just a slow cooker owned by Sunbeam Products. Seeing Eye Dog. Technically it's only a Seeing Eye Dog if it's trained by Seeing Eye Morristown, New Jersey. Otherwise it's a guide dog, which if you think about it, guide dog is a much better name anyway. Chapstick. Chapstick is a brand name of lip balm produced by Fizzer. Breathalyzer. Breathalyzer is owned by Indiana University Foundation, invented in 1931 and trademarked in 1954. Dumpster. A top-loading waste container has become largely genericized and the trademark is not widely enforced. Tupperware. It's a brand that got its name from the creator Earl Tupper. Kleenex. This one reminds us that marketing works. Here in Australia, we always say tissues, not Kleenex, but I've met people genuinely surprised to know this isn't the generic term. Xerox, another name for photocopying, mostly used in US. Popsicle, another US-centric name. Popsicle is registered trademark of Unilever. Scotch tape and sellotape. Depending on where you live, you may know translucent adhesive tape as one of these two prominent brand names. Hoover is maybe losing steam in the UK, but for a long time I'm sure there were children who never knew the name vacuum. AstroTurf, artificial turf owned by Monsanto, the producers of Agent Orange and other such life-killing products. Whiteout, it's correction fluid invented by Betty Nesmith Graham, the mother of musician Michael Nesmith from the Monkees. She sold her company to Liquid Paper in 1979 for about $48 million and is now owned by Bic. Superglue, cyanacrylate adhesive, owned by Superglue Corporation in the US. Band-Aids, adhesive bandages or the uninviting sterile plastic strips. Taser. Taser is an acronym for Thomas A. Swift's electric rifle. Post-its, a trademark of 3M. Styrofoam, expanded polystyrene. Frisbee, flying disc owned by Wham-O. Hula hoop, it's a toy hoop owned by Wham-O again. Lava lamp, liquid motion lamp owned by Mathmoth. Ouija board, speaking of toys, today it's a trademark of Hasbro Incorporated. Kitty litter, litter box filler owned by Purina. Velcro, the world's most prominent brand of hook and loop fasteners. Esky, now this is true blue dinky dye Aussie mate. It's just a brand name for a cooler that's prevalent in Australia. And lastly, home brand is used to describe generic brands, but it's not even generic itself. It's owned by Woolworths Supermarkets Australia. And if you know any more, leave them in the comments.